is Kristen Edens. I am a copywriter and blogger. I have been, or am, a caregiver for, I'll call it 3.5 people. So it started 11 years ago now with my father, who fell in his house in 2009. And then that overlapped with my mother's caregiving. That started around 2014. And then my partner's caregiving, he's still alive. And that started around 2013, 2014. And then my granddaughter, who was born in 2012. So 3.5 people. My parents lived in Ohio. I live in East Central Missouri, which is a 500-mile one-way distance. And I ended up traveling often, monthly, easily, out to Ohio to help my mother cope with Dad's injury and everything that was involved with that. And then when my partner became disabled and injured, then that was more on a daily business. For my parents, they did very well in their careers and did make good money, and so they had been retired. While I didn't necessarily contribute my own money, I just had to give a lot of time and energy to make sure bills were paid, to make sure they came out from this account, that account. As a caregiver, it is a very, very daily, almost hourly concern. It became so overwhelming that I thought, all right, I just have to do my best. I cannot focus on that and worry on that because this is so much greater. I got to take care of my parents, my partner, my granddaughter. My parents were very financially savvy. They were aware that there was a lot of elder abuse and elder fraud, so they were very on top of that. Unfortunately, the biggest fraud came from my brother, and that was very hard for her to deal with because, again, she was focused on Dad and the emotions. And my mother has always been a very, very fair person. And when my dad first fell, my brother, who lived in northern Ohio, did come down and help. And my mother just showered him with thanks and paid his bills and helped buy a new used car. And it wasn't enough for him. So what happened is he turned to the dark side, we'll say, and just abandoned her, and in a very harsh way, and said, I'm not coming back until you pay me this, 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 and this. So she started giving him, okay, what do you need? Well, I need this. If you're going to make me do this, I need to be paid worth my time. So she would do it, and she would do it, and it was never enough. And then he said, well, because I came and did this for you, I was not able to be with my daughter, so I think you need to pay for this for her. Well, Mom immediately did this, and she eventually started to recognize it as a scam, as a form of fraud and even elder abuse. What would I tell myself before the caregiving opportunity began? Is talk with your family. Be prepared. Don't hide from it. Since becoming a caregiver, I went back to my aunts and uncles that were so supportive of me and said, all right, what can I do to help you, to help your children, to help me help you in case you need a caregiver? What do you need to know? It doesn't matter if you're 20. Talk to your parents, your partner, your spouse, your children. Just let it know that it's going to happen.